Yo, what it dang dizzly do wop. I am Zachary D, the Palsy Papa, and this is the daily decompression. How you doing, everybody? Voice is back. Let's get it, get it. Feeling a little bit more normalated than usual. So today is another first day for me. Today is another first day for me. It is the first day at my new full time job. It's the first day on the phones, um, dipping the toes in, taking a couple of phone calls. My views and opinions are not the views and opinions of any of my current employers. Since we're talking about work, I do need to throw that in there really quick in case somebody was to see this. But something that occurred to me is I've done this first day thing. Um, one, two, three, four, five. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, something like 10 times. Um, Something like 10 times, unless I'm miscounting. Some of those more serious than others. And over the course of the last year, I have held um, what will now be a fourth job with one consistent. And um, I've held, at one point, I had two part times and a full time. Currently, I have uh, one part time and one full time, and every single time, no matter what, without fail, I end up getting nervous. I am nervous, and I think that is a good thing. I'm not just going through the motions. I'm not just. Um, I care about my jobs. So how does somebody with like me with 10 plus years of experience in an industry maintain that we're going to try something? Let's see if I can't sit up here and make this a little bit more proper. Man, that glare is terrible. It's early in the morning. I'm recording this fairly early, right before I turn around and go to work. Actually, if you want to, if you want to be real about it, um, how does somebody like me keep that motivation to do well that leads to nervousness? Um, I think the key here is that when I left a job, I never, not once, not ever, um, well, I won't say not once, not ever. Um, it's been years since I've left a job without having my next move planned out because I can kind of see the writing on the wall. I've been doing this long enough. I know how this industry goes. I can see when things are kind of not going in the trajectory that I'm okay with, and I'm still putting out my best work, but it's not really panning out for me. So that being said, I almost always have something else planned, and that plan is a better move for some reason. Schedules are better, pay is better, both are better, more advancement opportunities. Now, initially, when you get into this industry in the contact center space, you're not gonna be able to read. Uh, your first time around, you're not gonna be able to read the situation well enough where you go, well, I'm not gonna spend any more time here. And I probably stayed with my first employer about a year longer than I needed to. Um, Given everything that was going on, I I definitely um, stayed there. I overstayed my welcome there. Since then, though, I've gotten pretty good about moving forward and moving up. And in particular, the last 3 full time jobs, this one included, have been an improvement on an improvement on an improvement. And I'm on a pretty good trajectory as far as that goes at the moment. I'm looking around because I smell coffee, and I know Jamie's probably waiting to bring that in, but I've got to get this recorded. So I say that to say this: while you are figuring out the lay of the land in this industry, if this is your first job, here are some things that you can look out for. I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of um my uh perspective, so that you don't have to. You can learn from the lessons that I had, and you don't have to learn them for yourself. When you start to see a lot of management movement, and I don't mean movement within the company. When you start to see a successful manager leave, that should be your first sign something is. Oh, it's my alarm to wake up. That's gonna be really annoying for everybody. I should have shut that off before we started kicking this video around. My fault. Wow, wake up, everybody! It's time to wake up. Oh boy, prepared to record this video early in the morning, I guess. Uh, but when you start to see a successful manager leave the company, assume that they know something you don't, and they are headed out for a reason. And if you have a relationship with that person, ask them. Don't be afraid to say, "Hey, what gives? I thought you were doing well here. What exactly is going on? Can you help me understand my next move?" Professional development is important. Maintain those mentorship relationships. Do that. And when you start to see layoffs, when you start to see a unit get downsized and they're not like moving those people around within the company, they're just laying them off, that is a big sign that there's not much more growth that can be done there. I will tell you, for your first gig, you need to put in 2 years. You need to try and get 2 years experience in this industry. If you really want to do it, you need to try and get 2 years experience working wherever will take you. After 2 years, if you have performed well and you like this industry and you know what it is like, and you know what you're getting into as far as contact centers are concerned, you can start stringing together 2 years here, 2 years there, 3 years, and you'll start to get opportunities to do different things. But 2 years is a good baseline to what I would consider um, mid-level to your next tier up in opportunities, because not all contact center opportunities are created equal. What you are looking for, you're looking to work for a first party contact center, meaning a company that has its own contact centers and not a company that will contract out to other companies to do their work. So you want to work for the first party if at all possible. You absolutely want to do that. Um, that is not a not an option. It is an imperative because you're gonna have a better time overall. The the last thing you want to look for that I'm going to give you in this video is if you start to see your coworkers whom you respect leaving. Now, with your coworkers, you're going to want to take that with a grain of salt. They may have their own motivations. They may have a completely different experience with you in the center. They may have a whole different outlook on the future than what you do. But if you have somebody you respect and they are your direct colleague, meaning they've been in the queues with you, they've been in the trenches with you, they've been in the they've been doing the work, right? If they've been doing the work with you, you need to take seriously their motivations for leaving without much question. You need to say, well, they have to be leaving for a reason. Definitely ask them why that is. And what I would also say is be prepared, because there's a lot of good opportunities today that are work at home. So prepare your home. If you want to get into this industry for real right now, prepare your home to be a work at home environment. And we can talk about what I did to prepare in tomorrow's video. We'll talk about what I did to prepare to work from home and what that meant for me and my family. It's gonna look a little different for everybody, but we'll talk about the preparations that I made to go work at home full time tomorrow. I am Zachary D, the Palsy Papa, and this has been 3 things to look out for in your contact center job. Wish me luck as I take my first set of phone calls at this new job. I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but that's a good thing. It means I want to do well, and I'm excited to do well. Listen, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I'm going to squeeze a live stream in here at some point, I swear. But I am working from job to job with a literal 30-minute gap between all the way up to Friday. And you guys know I play D&D on Friday. So we'll see where that leads. And I definitely appreciate you guys. Am I? Okay, well. That should be fixed soon. I don't like the way my lips are synced up with my words here. It's kind of annoying me. So I'm going to work on that. There's going to be some improvement to that coming up. I definitely look forward to bringing to you guys some improved quality on the content. But as always, don't be tripping, because I'm still crippin'. See you guys tomorrow. And if you're fighting the good fight, I'm right there with you. And I love you all. Have a great day and a blessed week.